My high school econ class, my teacher assigned a filing taxes course called EverFi that is sponsored by TurboTax. It's just a tutorial on how to, yeah. You know what? Unironically, I'm just gonna say it. We shouldn't have to rely on TurboTax, of course. There should be a free government filing option, but a class in high school that is just very basic shit about taxes is not a bad idea. Teaching someone how to file taxes, make sure they get it all done, is actually very good because a lot of people have no idea when they graduate. I've seen people that are like, wait, I don't even know. I just never did it before. Now I have to. Like, when and why? Or just do it the UK way. I will never do anything the UK way. That's just I'm American. We won the Revolutionary War. We sent King George packing so that I don't have to do that. Do you understand? Yeah, but we would never pay attention to class. It'd be so boring, dude. Like, so boring. Yeah, I mean, yeah, agree. But I don't think it needs to be a deep conversation on tax law. I think it needs to be a very practical class that makes sure you understand like basics of life. How to sign up for insurance, how to file your taxes, how to shit that people do. Just like you ask questions, they give you basic answers. How do we gamify taxes? What if, hear me out, we made waifu versions of every president, and every time you filled out your taxes correctly, you got to spin a wheel to get a like a 5-star waifu Biden or something. Right? You file on time, you get 2 rolls. You file with a delay, you get 1 roll. You miss altogether, you get no rolls, dude. Imagine that. People would definitely. Yeah, you can get waifu Kennedy. Come on, dude. A waifu Nixon? You're not going to file on time? You're not going to fill out a fucking 1099 to get waifu Adams? I would file twice a year for more rolls. That's not how it works, bro. I filed taxes perfectly for 10 years to get B rank Andrew Johnson. Are you kidding? I've become addicted to tax filing. Make it a lottery? Oh, that's interesting. Every individual who files on time and most accurately gets put into a pool to win a few mil. So they take like a small percent of everyone's taxes, and every tax filing is a lottery ticket. The problem is, like, what if Jeff Bezos wins? We all pay our tax money in, and Jeff Bezos fucking rolls the win. It would be riots. It would be fires. It would be fury and flames, dude. Especially if it's like weighted by amount. Because while Jeff Bezos does pay a lower tax rate than almost his own secretary, the average American, he pays a lower tax rate. He pays more nominal value in tax than almost anyone, hundreds of millions. And so if we weighted it by amount, he would almost certainly win this thing. You take out anyone over a certain bracket, but where do you draw that line? Where do you draw the line that you can't win? Why the fuck is his tax rate so low? Tax evasion, lots of loopholes and tricks and tax accountants and keeping his money in stock and then using debt to buy everything. Yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Hear me out. Tax invasion. Tell me what that means. I'm listening. I'm letting you cook. All right. You're on stage with Gordon Ramsay. He's passed you the spatula. Everyone's watching. Lights, camera, action. Cook. What are you saying? Tax invasion. What does that mean? Say more. We invade other nations and demand their taxes. That's a tax invasion to you? Okay. I'm letting you cook. Let's say it's Argentina. We're going to invade Argentina. Their government's in debt. So we're going to just take the tax revenue or are we going to take over the whole thing and then we're just more in debt? Like, how are we? We're just taking the taxes. Okay. We're just taking the Why would you tax invade Argentina? Bro, every country's in debt. I just want you to know that. We're not looking around for positive pickings here. What's our options? We could invade Singapore, bro. We could invade Switzerland. Okay. Japan is the most indebted country in the world in terms of debt to GDP. In terms of raw number, it's actually us. USA, baby, number 1. Let's go. Domestic invasion of the upper class per chance. You start, we'll follow, okay? Let's invade Canada. Felt like we might after this beef. If anything is going to get the U.S. riled up to invade Canada, it's Kendrick Lamar. Put him at the front of a platoon and send him straight to Toronto. We might actually get it done. Speaking of taxes, why don't governments just ban poor people? I feel like they don't contribute anything to taxes. What are they thinking? Wait a minute. I was going to laugh at that. Think about this. Wait, if we just ban all poor people, no one's poor, everyone's happy, all the lazy freeloaders are out. Yeah, what if we just banned homelessness? Then there's no more homelessness. What if we just banned people going hungry? What if we just banned crime? Wait, I just thought of something. What if we made crime illegal? Then there'd be no more crime. Do you understand? What if, listen to me, every time you committed a crime, uh-oh, you're going to jail, buddy. Like every time you murdered someone, we throw you in jail. Easy, no more murderers. Better yet, make anyone below the poverty line go into a battle royale for us to watch as entertainment. I like where your head's at. Let's go one better. Everyone at birth is assigned a different number, 1 through 1,000, okay? These numbers correspond to the next 1,000 MrBeast videos. When your number is called, you are required by law to join that MrBeast video, and he can make you do anything. So for like 999 videos, you're just enjoying, you're eating good. Did anyone ever read like young adult fiction and is also a millennial? There's a series of novels that I read a long time ago. Are you trying to think of the Hunger Games? Dude, don't even think to knock on my door with the basic bitch divergent Hunger Games takes. If it has a movie, I'm not talking about it, all right? I'm talking about a series of novels about a society based on the rainbow, I think, where everybody had a different colored ring. Okay? And like the people at the bottom were like the oranges or whatever, and they like lived in all orange light. And they had to climb the stairs up this big tower, and it went to the different colors. And at the top was the violets, and they ruled over everything, and they had magic they could cast. It's a real series of novels, okay? And I read them. And I remember there was like a talent show. So like one person he was stuck in the oranges, and he did like this sick talent show, and he got promoted to the yellows or something. And he was like, yes, my life's gonna change. That's what it was. My Little Pony. No, I don't. It was very similar to Meow Meow Beans, actually, from Community. Dear God, I'm not kidding. This is a real series of books. If we can find it, it exists. They were fairly popular. I read them. It was not the Phantom Toll Booth. Did you read one word of the Phantom Toll Booth? Seventh Tower. Now, wait a minute. That rings a bell. Seventh Tower books. Written by Garth Nix. Okay, The Fall. Tell me about it. 13-year-old Tal has lived his entire life in the enormous Castle of the Chosen, which is in perpetual darkness due to the veil. Inside the castle, society is organized into a stratified society organized by the colors of the rainbow and light. Oh, this is it. Yeah, they got sunstones on their ring, which tells you what color you are. To be honest, this is going to sound crazy, you guys. They discriminated against the lower classes, and the ones on top had all the power. I didn't pick this up on as a kid, but I felt like it was almost like a metaphor or a parable for how people of lower socioeconomic classes are treated in real life. Almost like a commentary on our own society. Or it could be a sick thing about the rainbow. He had to secure his family's standing lest they be demoted to underfolk because he had a sick mother. And he borrowed a sunstone. Oh yeah, he won this competition and is given the yellow. Oh yeah, dude, I remember this like it was yesterday. He plays the music and then everybody on the judges panel has to shine a different colored light to show how good he did. And two of the judges are about to shine violet. They're like, this is amazing. It was really good. They're about to shine violet, but then this motherfucker who hates him, Sushin, shines yellow, which is like, bro, you suck. And then the other two guys follow his lead and shine yellow, and he gets cast down. Damn, what a crazy book. Why do all of these YA books have societies that discriminate against lower classes? So unoriginal. They should make a novel where they discriminate against the upper classes instead. Bro, it's called real life, okay? You ever seen a happy landlord? People want escapism from their books, okay? People want a book that takes into a fantasy world. In real life, it's cruel. It's a cruel and unusual class warfare against the top 1%, bro. They live every day just being absolutely unthanked for their work. This shit sounds like Drumline where they flash their headlights. Be honest with me. Do you just want to talk about Drumline? You never heard of a concept of someone doing a judged competition? You think that's a Drumline reference? Anytime you watch the Olympics and you think, damn, when they raise the tens on the diving thing, that's obviously a Drumline reference. What's weird is Drumline really is a moment in time though, right? Like Zoomers didn't watch Drumline. Unless you were in Drumline. Well, I have to clarify. If you were in any sort of music after school program, any sort of band, then you've watched Drumline, of course. It's part of the culture. I don't know that if you were born in '02, you're not watching Drumline, bro. No way. You're just watching Drumline unironic. You just hear the reference. Maybe you've seen a TikTok of that clip from Drumline.